Yo, what is up, everybody? Welcome to the Dorian Show. I am your host, Dorian Trong. Who would have known this would be episode 5? Welcome, everybody. I got some new people listening from Ireland and from Great Britain. Welcome, everyone. Welcome, everyone. Whoever's spreading the word in Europe, I love you. I love you. Thank you for listening. Get a sip of tea. All right, let's just jump right into it. Today, I want to talk about Disney's earnings. They had a giant miss in earnings, and the stock dropped like 8%, I think, in 2 days. Disney Plus only added 2 million subscribers in the last quarter. The street was expecting them to gain 9 million subscribers, which is a little worrisome, but at the same time, Disney's been having some issues in production because of COVID and the lockdown. So a lot of these shows had to be pushed back in order for them to, be able to shoot it and being compliant with the law, I guess. All right. So I still like Disney. I bought some shares on Friday. I'm long them, and I have a special caller coming in to tell you guys a little bit more of why you should invest in Disney. Okay, hold on one second. Let me patch them in. Hello, is this hello? Can you hear me? Is this Bob Chapek, CEO of Disney? Hello? Oh, no, Bob Chapek. Oh, I'm the true leader of Disney. Oh, I'm Michael Mouse, but you could call me Mr. Mouse. Oh. Whoa, it's Mickey Mouse himself. Oh my gosh, I am so honored to have you be calling into my show. Mr. Mouse, we're a little concerned because, Disney Plus has not been doing as well as everybody think they should. They only got 2 million subscribers. We were expecting 9 million. Can you give us some insight on that, Mr. Mouse? All right, listen here. Huh? We got fans that will never leave us. Do you know, have you ever heard of what millennials are? Millennials? Are you meaning the kids, the high schoolers, the middle schoolers, the TikTokers, Mr. Mouse? What are you talking about? Huh? Millennials are now 40-year-olds. Oh. And they bring their kids and their family to Disney every single weekend like they're going to church. They will never leave us. Oh. Wow. Okay. That is, I guess you are right. We've been calling millennials children for the past 30 years. Mr. Mouse, I don't know. It seems like your earnings are way down. We don't know when the pandemic is going to end, honestly. And with rising inflation, I don't know how you guys can keep up with the cost. All right, listen here. Let me teach you a little bit something about finance, okay? we got all the content in the world. We own everything. Okay? We own everything that these millennials love. We got Marvel, like X-Men. We got Star Wars. We got Pixar. And we got USC for these angry incels to watch. Okay, that sounds good, but in terms of inflation, how do you think that's going to affect your business? You got to pay your workers more. The cost of running Disneyland would be higher, and you still can't have a full capacity at Disney yet. All right, listen here. All right, have you been to Disneyland? We've been charging an arm and a leg for the past 30 years. These millennials will pay anything. All right? The pandemic will end at some time, and then travel will pick up. All right, millennials all across the world will be coming here. They're going to Disney cruise and stay at our hotels and give us all their money. All right, Mr. Mouse, thank you. I think that is a good reason for us to be long on Disney, would you say? Only losers would sell Disney at this price point. Our business is worth billions and billions of dollars. We're better than Apple and Tesla. All right, Mr. Mouse, thank you for calling in. Thank you for calling in. We hope you the best. All right, guys, thank you. Let's leave a comment below. Thanks for Mr. Mickey Mouse for showing up today and giving us reasons why we need to buy into Disney. But seriously, yeah, I think Disney has pricing power for the longest time. I've always thought their tickets were ridiculous, but everybody I seem to know that live in Los Angeles got season pass for themselves, their partners, for the kids, for the parents. It's a built-in fan base that's extremely loyal. They also dominate like probably 80% of all movies that come out in theaters with Marvel and Star Wars and Pixar and Disney. Mm, I just don't think I don't think they will be canceled anytime soon. Usually when a company is dead, it's because they're replaced with someone else. And at this time, I don't think there are any companies out there that could replace Disney and what they have to offer. All right, so that's a short segment today. I got to practice my Mickey Mouse voice. I don't know how you guys like it. Let me know what you think about my impression. Actually, it's not impression. I actually got the real Mickey Mouse to call in. All right, what I want to talk next. So I recently went on an online date. What's up? Your boy still got it. Holla. And I gotta say, I kind of feel bad because when I went there, the first thing that popped into my head was like, did I catfish this lady? You know? When I was looking back at my pictures, I was like, oh shit. Like, I showed up to the event like 30 to 40 pounds overweight. That's totally unprofessional, man. And I have to say, I didn't try to catfish her on purpose. You know what I mean? Like, these pictures aren't that old. I took these pictures maybe within the last like 16 months or so. Some of them are even like 4 months ago. And I take like full body pictures, nothing to hide, bright lights. So it's not like I was trying to like hide the fact that I was super fat. I just got super fat in the last 4 or 6 months. Got a little out of control. So yeah, I don't know how shocked she is when she saw me. I'm not sure if she liked me or not, but I'm guessing she didn't like me at all. She did not take down her mask the whole time during the date, and we were at a coffee shop. And she never took down her mask. So that means she just did not take a sip of her drink at all. So needless to say, I think I'll never see her again. Man, I mean, what did I do? Did I take new pictures? Taking pictures is so rough. I don't know if any of the ladies out there listening, like, guys are not good at taking pictures, and we don't really like taking pictures too much. Especially pictures that are presentable. I mean, at this point, I think it's probably easier for me to lose like 40 pounds than for me to take new pictures, just so I won't catfish the next lady. I really do feel bad if you're watching this um, masked lady. Sorry. Sorry, I came to the event overweight. Should have stayed professional. Should have stayed in the weight class. I was, she was expecting a light heavyweight, and I came in as like a super heavyweight, man. Not what she signed up for. All right, what I got here. I just want to talk. Oh man, so last week I took off a whole week of MMA because I was feeling under the weather. I'm feeling way better now, but I still got a little scratchy throat, and it's weird. My throat gets. I want to cough when I see other people cough. It's almost like a smoking addiction. You know what I mean? When smokers are trying to quit, they see someone like puffing a cigarette. I needed that. I have the same thing about coughs, man. If I see someone cough, I'm like, oh, my throat needs to. That sounded weird. Anyway, so like after not going to MMA classes for like a week, I on Monday I was like, shit, dude, I just want to quit. I'm just gonna show up to the gym. I'm gonna talk to the guy. I'm just gonna say, hey, something happened. I won't be able to make this commitment anymore. I'm gonna cancel my membership after a month. Right? Super embarrassing, but I decided to tell myself like cancel the membership after the class. Right? It's a double class on Mondays. I do boxing and I do some no gi jujitsu, and tell myself to see how I would feel after the class. Maybe I would stick with it for a little longer. And boy, am I glad that I went to the gym on Monday. Because you know who showed up to the fucking gym? Nick Diaz showed up to the gym. And if you guys don't know who Nick Diaz is, he's like one of UFC's like favorites. He recently had a fight he lost, but he hasn't fought in the UFC in like many years. One of the great legends. Excuse me. I think most of you guys know who his younger brother is, Nate Diaz. You know, he was like the first guy who choked out Conor McGregor. You know, fought McGregor another time, and it went to decision and he lost. He fought other people like Jorge Masvidal, et cetera, et cetera. The boys from Stockton. So anyway, I was like hitting the bag, just tapping it lightly, pa, 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 and in comes Nick Diaz, dude, and like we were standing probably like only, I don't know, like 2 feet away from each other. I'm just hitting the bag and I'm just staring at him, definitely staring at him a little bit too long. It was getting awkward. And a shout out for Nick Diaz, man. He knows I was starstruck, man. He stuck out his arm and just he hand and gave me a fist bump, which I really appreciate. So, and boy, did that motivate me. I hate to admit that I was motivated seeing Nick Diaz, but him walking in giving me that fist bump, dude, I was hitting the shit out of the bag, man. I just went from like pat 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 to like pa pa pa. Man, I could tell you my arm was so sore afterwards. For like the next couple of days, I was just hitting the shit out of that bag. But yeah, it's crazy how I was able to find such a legit gym. Like the owner of the gym is Gilbert Melendez. He's a ex UFC fighter too. Not as big as Nick, but pretty big deal. And they treat fighting seriously. All the trainers there are fighting competitively in other fight cards. And yeah, it really motivated me. I had a good day that day, doing striking. I think I'm getting better at striking, honestly. To be honest, I went there. Let's see, Monday, Tuesday, and Thursday, I think. Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Thursday. I skipped Wednesday. I forgot why I skipped Wednesday. Why did I skip Wednesday? I'm not sure. I have a really bad memory these days. Probably met up with a friend or something. Mm. But anyway, yeah, man, I'm just glad I'm back in the MMA gym. Trying to get some work in. I haven't worked. That's my only workout lately. So nice to kind of show up. I'm definitely getting. I think I'm getting better with the boxing, with the kicks and Muay Thai. But I'm still pretty damn hopeless in jiu-jitsu. I have no idea what I'm doing. Like little guys are just beating me, and if I'm like rolling with like bigger dudes, it's like, fuck, I don't even know what I could do. But I gotta say, I'm still in love with it. So I'm gonna stick to it. I wonder what Nick Diaz is there at the gym for. I wonder if he's gonna just work out there, or is he training for an upcoming fight? Yeah, I doubt he's gonna try to work there. It's not his own gym, so I don't know if they could even like afford to pay him. But maybe he's there just to work out for a next fight. And boy, can I tell you, if he's there to train for another fight, I think I could be part of that team. I'm not saying I could be like I could help him out like physically with his striking or his wrestling, grappling or anything, but I could be there to talk some shit. Get him into the zone. You know what I'm saying? Dropping one of those. You wife see me DMs. Oh, you here to avenge your brother Nathan, huh? Let me tell you, he left in a stretcher, and so will you. I'm gonna drink some proper 12, then I'll DM your wife. How's my Conor McGregor impression, by the way? Let me tell you something, Steven. He's a good man, but he will be leaving on a stretcher. But yeah, I don't know. I don't know if I'll see Nick again. But yeah, hopefully he's training. That'll be fun to kind of see the work that he puts in. There were a couple. There was another fighter. One of our trainers, the boxing trainer, fought like 2 weeks ago. He knocked the shit out of this guy. I didn't get to go to the fight because it was kind of far away, and I saw his highlights on Instagram, so that's pretty cool. And I think this past weekend, one of the people training there, some guy named Jordan, had a fight. So yeah, I don't know how that went, but props to him, man. To all these fighters out there trying to go after their dreams. Not me, man. I'm just showing up. I'm just showing up. So hopefully one day I could kick someone in the head. That's all I want. Very low set of goals for me, but it's gonna take some work for me to get there. All right. And speaking of quitting, wanting to quit MMA, I also was just thinking about quitting comedy. Oh man, and it just sucks. Like when I'm not feeling one thing, I feel like uh, I'm not feeling anything at all. Like I don't want to do any of the stuff I set out goals to do. So my goals to do, and I can't even speak right now. I don't know what's going on. But last week, um, I had a couple sets of comedy, and then Friday I just freaking bombed. I just went up not prepared, and just ate shit for lack of a better word. And then this week I was gonna take the whole week off, but then I was already scheduled to do a set on Tuesday. So I was just gonna do something old, which is kind of embarrassing. You don't. I mean, I try to say at least like one new joke every week at the same mic, or like change the joke around so the wording is a little different. Even though most people listening to it would think it's exactly the same. I just want to change it enough where I feel like I'm working on my jokes. But and like last week and up to this point, up to Tuesday, I was just like, I don't know, man. Like I'm not motivated at all. I'm not inspired. Um, but the thing of inspiration is, crazy things happen. Like I came up with a new 5 minute set on Tuesday morning, which was, I guess, if I was getting paid for this job, it would be like a blessing. But it was just weird how my brain was working in the morning. Like I just had all these jokes that I wanted to say, and I wrote them down and I went up with them, and they did all right. I mean, obviously they're new jokes, but yeah, I skipped Monday because I knew I wasn't feeling it. But then I don't know if it's because I knew I had a mic to go to, and that kind of lit a fire under me to write new jokes. I'm not sure. I'm not sure. And then I went again on Friday because my friend wanted me to do the mic. So she convinced me to do the mic. So thanks to her. So I did 2 mics last week, and it was fine. And I just, yeah, I don't know. I think I could like kind of lean on these new jokes for another week or so. Adding them in little by little until I get more motivation out there. Um, yeah, it's hard. Oh, and you know what? It's just for me personally, it was a good. It was a good week of comedy in general. After Friday, we did a mic. I did a mic, and then afterwards, I went out and grabbed dinner with a couple of open mic friends, and that was real fun. We just kind of talked about whatever and everything, and talk about the mics, open mic process, talking about our personal beefs, who we have beef with. It's so funny how that happens. But yeah, I'm slowly like building a community, at least in comedy. I haven't really met anybody like I even hung out or even chatted with outside of the MMA gym. But comedy is, I think, getting there. Like I had maybe 2 people I text with, and then I had dinner with 3 people. So maybe this could be the third person that I could shoot the shit with, and keep myself motivated. I think it's very important when you have like goals to surround yourself with other people that will keep you accountable. So it's helpful that I know people in comedy. You know what I mean? At least like not too well, but at least I know them. That they'll hit me up and say, "Hey, you gonna go to this mic or not?" If I feel like if I didn't know anybody at all in comedy, it would be just so easy to disappear because no one would ask where you were. No one knows you. But yeah, so I'm thankful for having starting to make a couple of friends. Like one of them I've hung out with like a couple of times. She's pretty cool. And then the other 2, we'll see. We'll see if they like me or not. But yeah, I need to. I have all these ideas that I want to do, and I just can't find a motivation to work towards them. You know, I want to get like 30 minutes of material and then just host my own show. I think that's my best way to get on a show right now, with like a real audience, is what I'm saying. You know, I talked to you guys about last week how I submitted a clip to some guy who's basically like a showrunner. He said I wasn't good enough. So I was like, oh, what the fuck, dude. And what's even worse, on Friday at dinner, my friend told me, she was like, yeah, he was like super funny. One of the funniest comics I know. It's just like a punch in the gut, dude. Telling me my arch nemesis is one of the funniest comedians out there. You know, what I mean, I need to use that as motivation for me to write and do something creative. You know, and then looking back at this week, I was able to reflect. And by this looking back, I like looked back this morning and had a chance to kind of reflect on the week and how like my goals kind of changed in my head, right? You know what I mean? Like I wanted to quit MMA because I just wasn't feeling it anymore. Like I was telling myself I didn't enjoy it as much as I thought I did. And this is with like a week of absence. So it's like going to the gym or anything. If you don't go, you don't really have the urge to go. And also just quitting comedy because I was feeling uninspired to keep doing it. And then I realized like my goals changed. You know what I mean? Like I all of a sudden thought MMA was supposed to be something that I was really into, that I was gonna get good at, and like comedy was like I had like a pipe dream that maybe one day I'll be able to, you know, make money doing comedy. And those two things are great if I ever achieve it. But I had to remind myself today that my goal my goal is actually to try to teach myself self discipline, which I feel like I haven't done. You know what I mean? And then part of it is I need to show up to these things when I'm not feeling like it. Like I'm feeling down on energy, losing interest, not motivated, not inspired. Like I still need to show up, and that's part of what I'm trying to learn here. You know, but it's rough. You know, having no one to keep me accountable of anything is tough to show up. You know, but anyway, half the half the battle is showing up, and I think that is that is what I need to work on. Like I just need to sit on a desk and try to write. Like I just need to show up and write and not just be lazy. That's one thing. I just need to show up to these mics. And if I like fail, if I'm not prepared, that's on me. You know what I mean? Like I can't let failing be a reason why I quit, but like failing as something to help me push for it. So make me work hard because I don't want to fail in front of everybody again. But yeah, half the battle is showing up, and I guess that's the same thing with. I just want to thank for everybody that showed up to these podcasts so far. I'm really enjoying my time talking with you guys. But yeah, for some reason I'm going blank. It's only been like 20 something minutes. And I don't want to just ramble trying to fill up these times. So yeah, I might just cut it short here. Thank you guys for listening. If you guys are listening to YouTube, please subscribe, like. And if you guys are listening to any podcast apps, just subscribe to me. I'm here every week. I'm dedicated to that. I'm trying to have some more stuff to say next week. Hopefully we can get you guys like 40 to an hour of good content. You know, I think my little Disney bit ran a little short. I really ran out of stuff to say. I don't even know what I was saying, just bringing out the Mickey Mouse voice. Not sure if it's good or not. I'm not sure if it's good or not. Anyways, guys, thanks for listening. I appreciate you guys. Sorry for the short segment today, but I'll catch you guys next week. I think I have something good to talk about, especially in the finance area. All right. Talk to you guys later. Peace.